Hi everybody, and welcome to King's Quest. This is Chapter 1, A Night to Remember. So let's get into it. It's a brand new game series that I kind of got, technically didn't got, but I had this a while ago. And settings, audio, subtitles on, everything's good. Yep.
I had not been back there in years, but it was the last place left to look. Those lost wishes weren't the treasure I was after.
Oh yeah.
It was not exactly as I remembered it, but it wasn't all that different either. Two odd contraptions guarded the lost treasure. I would have to turn one and see what happened.
If I remember, one of them was please don't be a trap. Yeah, I knew that one of them was a trap.
And that's what would have happened if I turned the left switch. But since I am here telling this story, you already know that I pulled the right one.
Yeah, the right one is this one. I do remember exactly which one it was. Well, technically I don't remember which one it was, but I knew that one of them was.
Pockets, barrels, butter germs, and beds were jammed in every nook and cranny of that cave. It all seems so familiar. Even though the bed was very comfortable, this was no time to hide under the covers.
Wait. Hold on, Grandpa. I don't remember this part of the story. Beds hanging from stalactites?
We'll get there, Gwendolyn. Don't worry. No detail in this story will be overlooked. Now, where was I? Ah, yes. As I treaded through the river of rumbling trundles, I feared I knew the source of that deafening wind. Nestled beneath a slumbering pile of teeth,
A dragon.
claws was...
Fabled mirror.
Oh, so you remember this part of the story.
Well, dragons are my favorite.
You want to tell this part?
Yes. King Edward sent me, the greatest knight in all of Daventry, on a quest to return his stolen mirror. A gigantic, hulking beast of a dragon was the last thing in my way to...
My way too. add a shinier hat to my collection.
Right, so there's a dragon down there.
I tried to turn that crazy contraption, but it was missing a handle. Someone tampered with it, creating some silly conundrum.
Right, so it's missing a hand. Maybe I can find it somewhere?
Volumes of old books with foreboding titles clutter the shelves. As I was saying, this was no time to take a nap.
Okay, what does this do? Oh, that's the handle thing.
So, the missing handle was booby-trapped? What did you do?
Well, I used my cleverness to outsmart the trap. Then I used my cleverness to hide.
You woke up the dragon! There it is, guys. There's the dragon. What kind of dragon is it?
Luckily, that half-blinded beast never noticed me in bed.
A dragon's eye must be really hard to pierce with an arrow. In archery lessons, I can barely hit a hay bale.
It is indeed a feat only for skilled archers. I tried to turn that crazy contraption, but it was missing a handle. Someone tampered with it, creating
Oh yeah, I got the
some
handle.
silly conundrum.
What did you use?
Is that gonna wake up the dragon again? Or alert the dragon? No, it didn't alert the dragon.
The dragon's chains
Oh, yeah.
were coiled around a gigantic switch mounted to the cave wall.
The dragon's trying to escape, but the chain's stopping him.
After he briefly basked in the sun, the narcoleptic dragon went back to snoring.
I'll probably sleep all day too, if Amira was my only friend.
True, I would be sleeping as well. Alright, this is... I don't know. Bedding? And there's... That is... If I remember correctly, I'm gonna wait until that's gone, then take... Right, this is gonna wake the dragon up. And the dragon goes back to sleep. Just trying to avoid all these bones. It's too bad. You woke up the dragon up. Okay. Yep, I'm dead. I should have took the ladder.
You marched right into a ferocious dragon's mouth.
I was just making sure you were still paying attention.
Okay, I gotta do this bit again. Try and skip this bit. Right, get into. Gotta climb in the bed. When the second bed falls, gotta hide in there. Instead of going towards the dragon, gotta climb up the ladder. And that's so, yeah. Anyway, yeah, technically, this is the first episode. If you want me to do all of this, I don't know, I almost fucked up. Ah! Get inside, quick! Like I said before, stupid bed.
Whoever designed this trap thought they were pretty clever, but I would probably find a way to hit that unreachable switch.
Oh. Someone's left the bow here. Alright, there we go. That's down.
The mirror called out to me. A ridiculous feeding contraption was cobbled together to keep the beast and probably its owner alive.
Get over it, skeleton. Right, while the dragon's over there, no, I don't need that. Is that it? Is that the only thing I need? I can't remember. Removed. No. Right. I need him there. even get to the mirror? Exactly, I can't remember. I... Come on, mirror. Okay, now I need to run. Obviously.
Yes, you escaped with only a flesh wound.
Obviously, oh.
Let me guess.
Right, I need to pay attention when holes are.
Let me guess. You...
That's his tail. And there's Draken again. Alright.
With the magic mirror safely in my possession, I dreamt of the Daventry I would be rewarded with, and a kingdom it could become.
And there's... And there's...
In that split second, I had three choices in front of me. Any would clear my path to safety, and all would have rippling consequences. of my strength, I climbed out of the well and headed back to the castle. Ever since the magic mirror returned, its reflections have warned the kingdom of danger, kept our family safe, and it has exposed many troublesome crumbs tangled in my beard.
Yeah. King Edward was so proud that you returned his lost treasure that he made you king. Everyone knows that part. Now, can we get back to that dragon?
Gwendolyn, there is so much more to my stories than dragons. I hope this old cap will be remembered for far more than the action tattered across its brim, sewn into the seams of many hidden adventures. All right, let's get back to the dragon.
Tell me everything. Like, why did you set the dragon free even though he was trying to eat you?
I set him free because, well, over the years I realized that the dragon was not the despicable, hideous beast Daventry had made him out to be. He was just a caged animal that was never shown any kindness. On that day, I forgave the dragon for his atrocious past.
You have such a bizarre way of making friends, Grandpa. I guess I do too. I'm known as Gwendolyn the Popular back home, but only to my stuffed bunnies.
I've always found it best to pursue friends where I can, though they don't always feel the same about me.
All right, you two. Grandpa needs to rest. Gwendolyn, it's way past your bedtime.
Sleep well, Grandpa. I'll be back first thing in the morning.
I don't need rest. I'm as spry as I've ever been, though I wouldn't mind a slice of magic fruit.
Well, hello, cousin.
Guard!
I'm glad you're finally here. He's been asking about you for days. I had to sit through the same story 5 times.
We got here as fast as we could, and I like Grandpa's stories, especially the ones with dragons.
Ah, yes, the legendary beast that he set free. I don't know if he forgets I've heard that story before, or he doesn't care, but he loves telling it to anyone that will listen. I'm pretty sure I heard the nursemaids telling his same jokes in the hall.
Have you heard anything the doctors are saying?
Yes, doctors, wizards, magic elves. Grandfather is fine, Gwendolyn. They all say the same thing. He's just old. He still has a few good years left. Look, we're all excited that your family made the trip, but there's no need to worry. You should get some rest. I'm sure you're scheduled for a full morning of Grandfather's hilarious ramblings.
Oh, I'm also scheduled for the tournament tomorrow.
Ah, yes, the fencing tournament. You'll love it. I'm, of course, favored to win, and will make sure you have the very best seat to view my victory. The courtyard will be filled with important people and delicious hors d'oeuvres.
Oh, I'm actually competing in the tournament.
I had no idea we were hosting a junior tournament. That's incredible. In that case, I will gladly be there to cheer you on and eat delectable appetizers.
Nope, no junior tournament. I'll be squaring off against you.
I see. Well, perhaps this is the time to stop listening to stories and finally make some of your own. Good night, Gwendolyn. Sleep well.
Come in, Gwendolyn. You can sit on the nightstand.
Grandma said said to take 3 spoonfuls of each.
I'll get to those. No need to fuss over me. Now let's talk about far more important issues, like that fencing tournament. I hear you're competing.
Well, I signed up, but I'm not so sure anymore.
Nonsense. If it's Scott you're worried about, he's no bother. After all, I only learned that you entered after he complained about it all morning. Threatened, I'm guessing. There are many ways to win a duel. I, for one, have always been fond of... treating my opponents with respect. You'll be surprised what opens up to you. A lovely fellow once told me the fastest way to anyone's heart is through their stomach. Speaking of, that reminds me of a story. One I know you haven't heard before. When I was a much younger lad, before I was a knight, before I'd been to Daventry, and even before I'd seen a dragon. It's a tale about a tournament that changed my life. It is a long story, but I shall tell it briefly.
Well, Triumph, this looks as good a place as any to camp for the night. Let's rest up. We have a big day tomorrow.
Okay, I want to end it here. We got a little bit of ending gameplay. Ouch. Because I want to watch Netflix after this. Freeze.
After gracefully rappelling down the cliff, I welcome the sight of an actual road, the first sign of civilization.
Alright guys, I think I'll leave it here. If you guys had enjoyed the first episode, please like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, I will see you guys on the next episode. Please save video